Hey, what's up, guys? So Sean here. Just finished my morning ritual. The knocked out 2 miles this morning and meditation at my favorite spot. But I wanted to share with you guys a lesson that I downloaded today because I think it's really important, and this message actually keeps hitting me. This is second time in 3 days that I've gotten this message from some activity that I'm doing. You know, I'm always trying to receive messages and extract lessons from daily activities and from other people's journey, and really analyze my own journey in times of reflection. And so what I realized today while I was running is that whenever I start, it's always the hardest part, right? To get started, right? To get going. And then once I get on the road, start running, it's really a really tough moment of resistance to when I get started. Like I'd say probably the first mile or first 10 minutes or so, it feels like I'm actually, like my muscles are just wound up. It feels like I'm running against a resistance band. And the entire time my body and my mind is trying to tell me to stop, just give in to the resistance. Like, just, dude, you're going against the grain. We don't want to do this. Just slow down. It'll be much easier if you just walk or slow down a little bit. But in my mind, I know that I have to push through that period of resistance, because that's what happens to most of us. What's been happening to me over the years when it comes to fitness and in other areas of my life, and I'm sure this happens for everybody, but what happens is we hit that moment of resistance and we give up, because it is easier just to stop and not meet the resistance. It's easier to just say, you know what, you win. Let me just take the easy route. And so that's what I've been doing for years, and that shit isn't working for me. So what I realized that I have to do is push through that resistance. I have to increase the level of resistance that I'm able to work with and be comfortable in. And so what happens is, once you pass that point of resistance that you've normally always stopped, that upper limit that you've always had, and you break through that upper limit, all of a sudden it's seriously as if you drop a weight belt off of your chest and you can just go. And that's exactly how it feels to me. I really can't explain it, but it's like I'm pushing, and I'm like telling myself, you cannot quit, do not quit, don't give in, you're not tired, it's only momentary, push through and it'll get easier. And there just becomes a point where it's like a song will come on, or there's just some threshold that I hit, and all of a sudden it's like I drop a weight vest off my chest and I can just start moving. Today, my first mile, I think I did like 10 minutes and 21 seconds. It was brutal. I mean, it's cold. That's a really slow time for me. But it was tough, man. And I waged this mental war as I was running that first mile. And then I came back and I shaved a little over 2 minutes off the second mile. Like, that's a huge difference in resistance. And while I was more winded through the second mile because I was moving faster, physically it wasn't as difficult. My muscles didn't feel as tight. It was more comfortable in that second mile than that first mile. And so what I would like you to see from that is that life works much the same way. You'll meet resistance in anything that you do. Relationships, you'll meet resistance in business, you'll meet resistance in your workouts. There's always going to be resistance, but there's also a path of least resistance that comes when you break through that barrier. If you will not give in to that resistance and the temptation to just take it easy, if you'll push through that, you'll find that life gets much easier on the other side of that upper limit that you've set. Increase your thermostat settings, increase your upper limits, push yourself beyond what you're used to. And I promise you'll see some amazing things start to happen in your relationships, in your business, in your health. Great things. So, sellingwithsean.com. Y'all have a great day.